Hello Tamers and welcome to the Biggest Dreamer Cup Gaiden. It's not fair that only Takato and the other prominent characters get to have all the fun, so I've created this mini tournament to let Kenta, Kazu, Suzie, and Jeri show off their stuff. And of course with some very wonky decks I've created for fun. Now, let's determine the tournament matchups. Shuffled, and here we go. In the first round we have Jeri versus Suzie, which means the second round is Kazu versus Kenta. Now let's see who gets the first move. Suzie's going first. Security Center. Digimon standby. Let's open the digital gates. Hatching, Upamon. Evolves into Lopmon. Then for 1 cost, 2 Ryuemon. Turn over. Hatching, Demi-Vmon. Evolves into Jellymon. Then for 3 cost, the Tamer, Kiyoshiro, is played. Turn over. Ryuemon moves out. For 4 cost, it will evolve into ShineGreymon X. On evolve, you may play 1 red or yellow tamer from your hand at no cost, so the 3 cost Kari is now played. Turn over. Jellymon moves out and evolves into Leomon for 2 cost. Now Leomon will attack Suzie's security, triggering Kiyoshiro's effect. During your turn, when you attack with a Digimon that has Jellymon in its evolution source, you may suspend this tamer to have the Digimon gain jamming for the turn, which now triggers Demi-Vmon's inheritable. On attacking once per turn, if this Digimon has jamming, 1 draw. And check! It is a tamer though, another copy of Kari, which is now played for free. Next, for 0 cost, Leomon will evolve into Leomon X. And then, for 3 cost, into Panjamon X. Turn over. Hatching, Upamon. It evolves into Lopmon, then into Ankylomon for 2 cost. Now ShineGreymon X will attack Jeri's security. During your turn, this Digimon gets plus 1 KDP for each tamer you have in play, so if the 2 Karis, it rises to 10k. And check! But it is a tamer as well! Daisuke is now played for free. On play, the top 3 cards of the deck are revealed to search for 1 blue and 1 green Digimon. Unfortunate to get a Fist of the Beast King there because there is a secret strategy I have in mind which requires as many copies of that card as possible in Jeri's hand. There's only 1 target, Bluekomon, added to the hand. Then for 3 cost, Ankylomon evolves into Untilamon. Turn over. At the start of the turn, Davis bumps the memory up to 3, active, and draw. Hatching, Demi-Vmon. It evolves into another Jellymon. Although Panjamon X can smoothly reduce Suzie's security with jamming, it might be a bit dangerous to do so because Suzie now has 2 Karis on the field, so she will surely benefit once her security reaches 3 or lower. So instead, Panjamon X attacks, aiming for ShineGreymon X. Kiyoshiro is suspended to give it jamming, such that Demi-Vmon can trigger for a draw. But at this moment, the 2 X Digimon clash. Panjamon X has 7k, ShineGreymon X has 8k, so Panjamon defeats itself. But at this moment, its effect triggers. During all turns, when this Digimon would be deleted in battle, you may play 1 Leomon from its evolution source at no cost. So with that, the 6 cost Leomon emerges from its evolution source, while the remaining cards are trashed. Then for 3 cost, a Jellymon is played directly onto the field, followed by another. Turn over. Active. Draw. And Untilamon moves out. Well then, if Jeri won't reduce her security to 3, then Suzie will just have to do it herself. Untilamon attacks, aiming for Jeri's security. When attacking, once per turn by trashing the top card of your security, unsuspend this Digimon. So Suzie will now trash her top card, which was unfortunately a copy of herself, to unsuspend Untilamon. And at this moment, Upamon can trigger on attack once per turn if you have 3 or fewer security, draw 1 card. And security check. It's a 5k Leomon, trashed. Of course, Untilamon can now attack again. Check. And it is a Feast of the Beast King. On security, activate this card's main to unsuspend one of your Digimon with Leomon or Beelzemon in its name, including Loader Leomon. But unfortunately, there are no suspended targets, and since it does not get added to the hand, a bit of a waste. Now for 3 cost, ShineGreymon X will evolve into one of the 3 great archangels, Cherubimon. 1 draw. And then it goes for security. On attack, if you have 3 or fewer security, place 1 yellow Digimon from your trash on top of your security face down. Unfortunately, Suzie currently has no yellow Digimon on the trash, just a copy of herself. So the intended combo here is that just now with Antilamon's attack, if the top security had been a yellow Digimon, Suzie can actually perform recovery now. But at the very least, with Upamon's inheritable, she gets another draw, and security check, GrapLeomon on 6k, trashed. Jeri's in a pinch. Finally, for 3 cost, Suzie plays herself. And on play, you may play a Lopmon from your hand at no cost, so the brand new EX2 Lopmon will now be dropped for free. Which, on play, if you have 3 or fewer security cards and you have a Suzie Wong in play, you may recovery +1 from the deck. And with that, at 4 security, Suzie has escaped lethal and acquired lethal for the next turn. Turn over. Active. Draw. And of course, Jellymon moves out. Now first, Leomon will attack Suzie's security. Check. And it is an Ankylomon at 4k. Since Leomon only has 4k DP, it is deleted and on deletion, gain 2 memory and draw 1 card. Now Ankylomon's effect triggers as well on security at the end of the battle. Play this card at no cost. Dude, if Jeri doesn't clinch the match this turn, she has no hope for survival. She attacks with Jellymon. Check. 7k on Rise Grey, so Jellymon is deleted. Then the second Jellymon attacks. Check. And it is 2k on Lopmon, so it survives. Now for 2 costs, the bottom Jellymon will evolve into Leomon. And then it goes for security. Since it has Jellymon in its evolution source, Kiyoshiro can be suspended to give it jamming, and with Demi-Vemon's inheritable, 1 draw. Not only that, Jellymon's inheritable can finally come into play. During your turn, once per turn, when an effect adds a card to your hand, return one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon to its owner's hand, so Lopmon is bounced. And here we go! The final security check for Suzie on jamming, and it is ShineGreymon on 11k. Suzie's secret trump card that can mow down the opponent's field. But with jamming, Leomon survives. And with that, for 2 cost, Jeri plays the option card, Fist of the Beast King. On main, unsuspend one of your Digimon with Leomon or Beelzemon in its name, so Leomon unsuspends and goes for the final blow. Suzie has no blockers on the field and no remaining security. It's a direct attack and the match is over. The winner is Jeri and Leomon.